Abrahamic religions and Buddhism. In order to be a priest, you have to go through extensive study, mastering of theology, and psychological evaluations in some cases. I know in Catholicism you do. There was an interview with a nun, and people were asking questions. So what is it like to be a nun? What does it take to be a nun? And they said you'd actually, you get a psychological evaluation to make sure that this individual is actually cut out for this lifestyle, to make vows of celibacy and poverty, etc. So in some cases you get psychological evaluations. So you have to master the theology. You have to be willing to make certain oaths of celibacy or poverty, or oaths to be a vessel for God to speak through, or, shepherd the people, what have you. You have to exemplify good character. You have to exemplify certain characteristics before you get initiated to leveling up to that priesthood, to get your head shaved and you get your robes and you are now officially a Buddhist monk who has reached a level of mastery of the religion. And now you have been ordained by another higher, priest. I forgot what they're called. But I think in Catholicism, you have to be ordained by a bishop in order to be a priest, so on and so forth. But in la regla de ocha, you come as you are. That means gang members, any manner of criminal, not to demonize anybody who's been to jail. I mean people that actively go around hurting, killing, living a lifestyle that is not exemplary, of exhibiting iwapele, of exhibiting a lifestyle that is becoming of an olorisha. You come as you are, and unlike those other religions that I named, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Judaism, where you have to prove yourself and have a suitable understanding of the theology, in la regla de ocha, I can say I got $15,000, $20,000, and I will find somebody in the United States, legitimate, to initiate me. And now I can walk around and say, I am a priest of Obatala. But it wasn't earned. Make no mistake. And this may be a hot take, but a big difference as to this religion and other religions, the term olorisha is a priesthood that is not earned, but is bought. I did not earn the right to be an olorisha. And the idea of you have to doesn't exist, because there's many, many people who are crowned as children. They didn't earn the title of priesthood. They got initiated for health purposes, like many, many others do. But it still does not negate the fact that it is a title that is earned. That is not earned. It is bought for your own well-being. But what is this bread? Skip 150 years later. What is this bread? You have many, many drug addicts, active. I'm not talking about if we all have our struggles. I'm not saying anybody who's in jail is a bad person, or drug addicts are all bad people if you're trying. I'm saying people that actively engage in criminal activity, in constant debauchery, in making irresponsible decisions, in lifestyles that are not becoming of what you would think of normally for a priest or priestess. There's no vetting process. You get to know your godparent, but there's many out here that if you got the money, sure, let's crown you. And now you can walk around and say, I'm a priest of Obatala, I'm a priest of Ochun, or whoever. But it was not earned, it was purchased. And this is one of the, what I believe to be one of the major factors as to why there are so many deplorable human beings within La Regla de Ocha, because of the lack of a vetting process that requires prerequisites of proving and exemplifying, are you the kind of human being that can uphold the mantle of what it truly means to be a priest of Obatala, a priestess of Ochun or Yemaya, or whoever? That does not exist. So if you come in as a gang member, you will get crowned, and you will leave, and you will continue to be a gang member. If you come in as a shitty human being who's greedy and addicted to all matter of substances and sleeping around and just living that lifestyle, then if that's how you went into Ocha, that's how you're coming out. Excluding the people, like excluding the many, many, many people that got crowned and initiated for health reasons. I'm talking about the people that went in at Tecato and came out at Tecato. Making Ocha, it does change you. Yes, there are miracle stories of people, they got freaking stage 3 cancer and it stopped them from getting a stage 4. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people that they can simply afford it and they think that getting crowned, get initiated is going to turn your skin bulletproof, and that they can still go around, get drunk, get high, and sleep around, and, fucking catch diseases and shit and still live a lifestyle that's crazy. Party lifestyle, dealing with in and out of homes, homelessness. Their life is just shit. They have zero stability. Pero mafera phone Ochun, mafera phone Yamaya, mafera phone Django, and all this. There was no vetting process. It was a title that was bought, and that's it. So I think that's one of the biggest contributing factors. Think of it, if being able to exemplify one's character, good character, were a prerequisite to being initiated, and aside from health related reasons, if you had to prove your character, there'd be a lot less olorishas in this world. But that's not the case. It's come on. So for better or for worse, this is the result. You have a lot of interesting people in La Regla de Ocha. Maferefun La Regla de Ocha. And for everybody who does try to be a decent human being and exhibit Iwapele, God bless you. For everybody who doesn't, try if you can. Pero the Santo, Egum, and Olodumare sees everything. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Peace out.